Let's get ready, say go. Let's go. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, turns today, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala! Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take sin or the same. If the road ahead should leave you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Friday night, you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett Friends Toy Show, episode 290. 10 off from 300, fellas. Getting old here.
Whoa. Hey, you know, I've been like find me one other stream that has been doing this as long as us and as consistently as us. You can't. You just can't because they don't exist.
Well, what's going on, Chad? It's be your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects. We're here. Talk some toys, talk some trailers, talk some Star Wars, all a lot of nonsense. Normally I just kind of shoot the shit before we get into fake news, but we're kind of going to do a little bit of a reversal. We're going to jump into our trailers first. I know normally we save you for the end of the show, just in case, YouTube wants to be funky. But we're going to roll the dice today and start with the trailers. So we already got two, so it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully, pop up a G and don't hit us too hard with the stick. So we should be good. Big ups to everybody in the chat, Gojira, Trunks, Stereo, The white race, the thick boys, everybody's here.
Yeah.
I hope everything's set up so we don't have technical difficulties or anything.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like
Yeah,
I
we-
said, we can do what we gotta do. And so we're gonna jump right into the trailers first before we get to fake news. Like I said, Papa Machine, don't be that guy.
Yeah.
We just want to like entertain the people. That's all. So let's go there. Check out spaghetti policy first, because that's still important. Alright, so we meant to look at this last week, but we kind of ran out of time. We wanted to take a look at the Amazon Prime or Prime Video's Fallout trailer. I know Jimmy said you got some things you wanted to say about it, so we're gonna take a
Yep.
quick look at it. So. Fallout. Chat, let me know
Hello
if it's
there.
too loud or not loud enough.
I'm here to show you a wonderful sight. A veritable Camelot, the nuclear age. Not made by God Almighty, but the working man.
You can be a hero by purchasing a residence in a Vault-Tec vault today. Because if the worst should happen tomorrow, the world is going to need you to build a better day after.
I like that actor. I forget his name, but he's been in a lot of good stuff.
Walton
The
Goggins.
mission of the vault should be important to
Like
everyone.
in Justified. He's in Sons of
Yeah, you
Anarchy.
beat me to it.
To come up to the surface one day and
Yeah,
restart
he's good. I like
civilization.
him.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200
That's
years?
that's a
Holy shit. You're an
Yes.
actual vault dweller.
I am.
wish that was my name.
I thought all you dipshits were dead.
What you're doing is insane.
I've kind of never played any Fallout games.
Neither have I, but I'm kind of
Kinda-
interested in
kinda
this show, but I've never played any of the Fallout games.
Yeah, so I'm kind of relying on you guys to steer me in the right direction and tell me if this show looks
Practically
accurate.
every
Like,
person
who's
I've
that?
met up here
Who's that
has
melty
tried to
face
kill me.
guy?
I'm simply going to harvest
From the
your
games?
You need to go home. You come from a world of rules, of laws. You should not be alone.
Why did you join the Brotherhood?
To hurt the people who hurt me? People are going to come after you.
Ain't much stage cleanup here, Volty. Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs. You look out at this wasteland, looks like chaos, but there's always somebody behind the wheel.
I don't know. It's interesting to me, but
What is happening here?
Everyone wants to save the world. They disagree on how.
There you are, you little killer.
Okay. So what we think?
yeah, I think it looks interesting, but again, like I've never played the game, so I don't know how close to the game it is. I will say the melty face guy looks pretty cool. Like I have a soft spot for like cowboy, like Western style characters existing in non-Western times, and we're gonna talk a little bit about that later. But yeah, I don't know. It looks good to me. Like it looks interesting, but I've never really played any of the games, so I have no frame of reference. Like I have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen the game be played. I've seen the memes. I've seen all these stuff about Fallout, but I've never really been that interested. I know it's a Bethesda, so like I've played Skyrim, I've played Oblivion, but I just have never really been that fascinated with Fallout. Not New
Yeah.
Vegas, not none of them. It's just like, it is what it is. So yeah, we got the melty face dude.
Okay, yeah. So Trunks is saying that that's a guy that got caught outside, drop, and I guess he got mutated. So that kind of that sounds cool to me. I don't know. Yeah, no, like I'm not gonna not watch it. So again, like I have nothing. I have no frame of reference because I've never played the game. So I'm kind of going in completely fresh. So I'm excited. Let's
It
see.
might even interest me
Let's
to
see how
maybe
it
play
is.
the game. Probably not, but it might.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody in the chat or Jimmy, if I wanted to play like one Fallout game, what would be the one to play?
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3?
Yep.
Could I play that without playing any of the other ones?
Yep. Every game has its unique story, so there's no overarching like story.
Okay.
Trunk says New Vegas.
All right, so
I,
there
I
you go.
like
So yeah,
I, I like New Vegas more than I like Fallout 3, but like for first time players, I think they're gonna find New Vegas really boring because nothing happens for like the first 10 hours of the game. Whereas Fallout 3, you're basically just thrown into the wasteland, like where all the buildings are and stuff immediately. Because like 90% of Fallout New Vegas is basically desert,
oh,
but it's the better game. Like they do it really fucking well. And I don't know. I don't have anything. This is probably the first time where I've watched like a video game adaptation trailer, and I don't have any complaints. Like everything is game accurate down to the last bolt on the power armor suits. And the ghoul, that's the melty face guy. He's a ghoul, but he's not from the game. It's just like his kind are from the game. Um, I'm pretty sure Walton Goggins plays him.
Yeah,
Actually,
he plays him.
yeah, everything looks great. So, I know there's a lot of fanboys on the internet bitching about this, but I don't think they've ever played a Fallout game in their life. So, I think it'll be great. Honestly, it's by Amazon. There's nothing to be suspicious about. So, I have high hope.
Speaking of Amazon, and because it's kind of poignant, did I know the second half of season 2 of Invincible dropped? Because I watched it last night.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
honestly
that.
had no idea.
Like no fanfare for. Like I know we saw the trailer for it a couple weeks back, but it like totally lost my mind. It wasn't until I saw something that it just reminded me that this shit is actually back now. So yeah, I watched last night's episode. I watched the second half of the. It's a weird episode though.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
I'm not
later.
even gonna like really talk about it. I figure let y'all watch it and then we'll wait till next week and we'll give a review like 2 episodes. Because
Alright,
like
makes sense.
the way this episode ended, it kind of left almost kind of be continued almost. So it's hard to like judge this episode until like I see the next episode. To really be honest. And when you see it, and if you have seen it in the chat already, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like there's some fucked up shit that happens, but it's still left kind of open ended, where it's like, Yeah, so it's kind of weird. I digress. But yeah, like Fallout definitely it looks interesting. So I might check it out. I got Prime, so I'll check it out. Anything can't be worse than Halo, right?
Well, careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna move on from Fallout to The Crow. Everybody's been talking about this one here. Also, hold on, let me see. The watch along in there too. Yeah, Crow's in there too, Jimmy. So you can just switch it over. Just click on the playlist.
Yeah.
Alright, we have the 2024 rendition of The Crow, starring Bill Skarsgård. Also, this version's Pennywise, if you didn't know.
Yep.
So let's take a peek at The Crow.
The Crow.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person.
First off, I'm already just, I know I pause real quick. I'm already turned off that he doesn't have long hair. So let's just get that out of the way. They already lost me that he ain't got long hair. So let's just get that all out of the way.
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
Julie! Julie! Please don't do that!
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right. You were given the power of a god. But you're running out of time to save her. I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
Okay, maybe I'm getting old. But when did we start showing people getting their heads blown off with shotguns in movie trailers? I
think this is like
I know I'm sounding kind of prudish, but like these are still supposed to air on like regular TV. I know this is on the internet, but by all means, most of these trailers are supposed to be on TV to advertise these movies. Correct?
Well,
this is a red band trailer, so this wouldn't actually air on television.
Okay, either way, but I'm saying the trailers made like it's still you showing too much. Like, okay, you can show like, okay, you may have not shown him shoot the dude, but you should wait till I'm at the theater to see me watch his face get blown off, not the trailer. Not the trailer. Why are you giving that away? I mean, am I the only one that feels that way? Like that's just too much. You're giving away too much in a trailer. I digress.
Yeah, I feel you.
I killed you.
Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger. It's not
Like this
anger.
right here, like this is showing too much.
It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You really feel hell awaits you?
How do I know that's not like a main character?
No,
I already know
I
this
do.
character already gonna die. So much.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
So what are we thinking, gentlemen? What are we thinking, Chad?
I was fine with the original.
I think it looks good. This
I mean,
one looks like
looks
it might be
good,
more,
but it doesn't
a
feel
bit
like
more comic
it doesn't
accurate.
feel like the Crow though. It doesn't feel like the Crow. Like I was told, like I said, I talked to some friends about this, and a friend told me like this. I said it reminds me. It's got a lot of John Wicky vibes, just based off of how that trailer is showing off that violence. It's very John Wick. But then they were like, this feels very DMC, very Devil May Cry, and it's just like.
See, I feel like this one feels more like The Crow because the movie was so different from the comic.
Yeah.
That this one feels like it's more closer to what the comic was, where like he's got the sword and like he doesn't have the white face paint. So this one feels like it's a little more accurate to the comics because the movie was so different. Like the movie was completely different. So I don't know. I think it looks good. It looks hyper violent.
Oh, it's definitely hyper violent, but again, like I said, and I'm not even knocking it for that. I'm just saying, don't give me that in a trailer, though. Let me wait till I get. Let me pay to see the actual violence. Give me the implication of you got bodied, but don't show me you got bodied. You know what I'm saying? Because like really, like they took a lot of characters in there that I haven't seen the film, so I don't know if any of these people that I just saw got bodied. They could have been key players, but it's like I already know, like you're on the clock to die because the trailer showed me watching you get bodied. And it's like you should never show that part. Never show the part of someone getting bodied in a trailer because you just gave it away. You could always imply they might have gotten bodied, but you don't show it. Say you make people pay for that. You make them pay for that. Like it's the situation where it's like they're so desperate to get people in the theaters that they're willing to give away the best parts just to get you in there. And it's like, it doesn't work for me that way, but that's just me. So
We need the Skull Cowboy in this movie.
Well, you know what? Listen, I hope it does well. You know what? I know most people are just. I'm an original Brandon Lee Crow fan, and I'll keep it that way. So they've tried to make other Crows after that one, and they've all pretty much met the same fate. Like nobody really cares. So I wish it all the best. You know. Bill Skarsgård is kind of hot right now in the Hollywood scene, so maybe this might pull in some people. I mean,
Yeah, Gojira, you already know. Yeah. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård is good, man. I like him. Like he's pretty much good in everything he's in. So, I have faith in him as a leading man. Like, like I feel like if anybody could kind of carry that mantle, I feel like he's definitely a good candidate. And like the movie looks more violent than the original, which is probably gonna be beneficial because violence is such a big part of what The Crow was. Like remember, like The Crow was a story that was written out of like trauma. So You know, like it kind of needs that hyper violence.
Now, real
So,
quick,
I,
Matt,
like,
I've had
like, am
people
I gonna go see
say,
it opening day?
I've had a couple people
No.
make the statement that they think casting Bill Skarsgård as the Crow, some say he's too old. What would you say to that opinion?
Well, I don't know. Like,
Now, keep in
the
mind, Bill
person who was
Skarsgård is
gonna
currently
be
33 years old. So,
okay. Well, one, I'm 33 years old, so I don't know how that makes me feel. And the last guy that was in talks to play the Crow before Skarsgård was Jason Momoa. So how old is Jason Momoa? Because he was gonna be the Crow before, and then he kind of dropped out.
Same with Norman Reedus.
Yeah, yeah. So, damn, 33 is what we're qualifying as old now. What the fuck?
some people have had that opinion. That's me myself, I didn't see it, but like I said, I wanted to know what you thought about that.
You fucking old fart.
Because if he's old,
Where are your dentures, old man?
Because if he's old, what does that make me?
Fucking a dinosaur.
I'm not 33. I'm 44. What does that make me? Am I dead now?
Fucking dinosaur.
Oh no, I can feel my arms turning into little baby T-Rex arms and turning into a dinosaur. I'm turning into Al Pacino.
No, you need to scream more if you want to be Al Pacino.
I mean, yeah, he looks like he's in pretty good shape for the film. So, like I said, I'll reserve judgment. I'll give it a look see, but I'm still more of a give me the Brandon Lee Crow. I need the long hair. Maybe if he had longer hair, I'd be more accepted. But that's just me. But let's jump into the fun stuff, the plastic crack, the reason we're all here. Your number one source for news and information. We just saw the trailer for The Crow, and now it is time to go to fake news. And as always, make sure you check that spaghetti policy. Alright. You guys can see the fake news in the chat, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, well, it looks like Mattel is giving us a little Street Sharks 30th anniversary. We've got a Ripster here. Now, what are these? Are these 6
Ripster.
What's the scale on these? They are 6-inch. Okay, cool. Again, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority, but I think I've probably said this in the past. I was never that big of a fan of anything outside of the Turtles. Like Biker Mice were cool, SWAT Cats were cool, Street Sharks, all that stuff was cool, but I never got into them. Like it was just only the Turtles for me. So I never really gave a fuck about Street Sharks. Like really didn't. Maybe I'm the minority here.
Yeah, I liked Street Sharks a lot as a kid. Like I love Sharks. Kind of in that category of I like to move forward, like not backwards. Like I don't feel like nostalgic for things from my childhood. Like I don't feel like I want to buy things from my childhood. So it's just like these figures are cool, but I had them when I was a child. Like I don't need them again, you know?
Yeah, but it's like it's this thing of we've been in a resurgence of they're remaking everything from our childhood just slightly better than what we remember. But it's like not every property that's getting pumped out there is something that I'm like, yeah, I gotta get on it. And like Street Sharks is not on that list. Like just quick little side note, like, you know, I was talking to my brother the other day, and I was showing him some of my collection, and he kept naming things that we grew up on, and then like the thing is like, oh, do you remember that thing? And then I pull out a figure of it. You remember that thing? And I pulled out a figure from it, because that's where I'm coming from. But Street Sharks ain't on that list. Just saying. I mean, it might be for some
I'm
people,
like
but for me, I never got into Street Sharks.
See, like, I'm the opposite. Like, Street Sharks was there when I was a child, but like, I'm more interested in getting stuff now that I didn't have when I was a child, you know. So like, when I was a kid, like, He-Man had already come and gone. Like, He-Man wasn't really a thing when I was a kid. Like, it had already run its course. It was already gone. So that's why, like, I'm more interested in He-Man now, because I didn't get to enjoy it as a child, where I feel like Street Sharks and like Biker Mice from Mars, like, I had those toys when I was a kid, and I liked them a lot, but I don't feel like nostalgia to be like, oh yeah, like, I gotta get Street Sharks again.
Mummy's Alive. I feel you on that. Listen, I'm still waiting.
Yeah, that
for,
was a
I'm
good
still
show
waiting
too.
for Bionic 6. So Bionic 6 is the next thing that I need to get made. Bionic 6 and maybe Cops. Maybe Cops.
Cops.
Because Cops was kind of fire. Cops was fire for what it was back in the days. I just like to see what an upscaled version of that would be. I don't know if you ever seen Cop figures, Jimmy, on that.
No, I have not. Not of that.
I get I've seen. I know what you're talking about.
They were pretty good figures for their time. It's just like, okay, now upscale that shit a little bit better. It would be ridiculous, because they were, if I recall, Cop figures at the time were like a little over 6 inches already. Highly articulated, pretty decent, like, painted in details. And motherfuckers came with cap guns. Couldn't beat that. But yeah, Street
Yeah,
Sharks.
they definitely can't beat Captains.
Rips the hair, set your back, $25. June of 2024.
I do like that they're only like $25. Like, they're not like.
I will say, Trunks, I'm gonna have to get F's in the chat for you, Trunks, because like, Mummy's Alive is so obscure. To find someone to come out and make those, that's tough. I'm surprised that like Super 7 ain't jump on some shit like that already. But like, yeah, Mummy's Alive is
because I think Super 7 is still riding that 80s wave, but I think I think they'll get there eventually. Yeah, again, also from Street Sharks, we got Jab, just a hammerhead shark.
Hammerhead.
Another member of that main crew.
They probably saw that third party that was making those not Street Sharks and was like, oh shit, money on the table. Money on the table, we gotta get it. These third parties be out here making more articulated, detailed Street Sharks than we are right now. And we own
The fact that they're $25 is making. See, the fact that they're like $25 is making me want them.
Yeah, but like, that's the thing. That's how you get caught out there, though. You let affordability get you, and then when you get it in your house, you like, yeah, I don't even really want this shit. I could have spent $25 on something I really
exactly. Exactly.
could
Yeah.
spend $25
You're
on
100% right
something
about
I
that.
really want it. Don't let affordability cloud the judgment of, just because it's reasonably priced doesn't mean you need to have it. Like unless you down for that cause, then I can see that. But I'm like, nope, not in the Street Sharks. So I could easily just say no to these.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm trying to.
See, that's why you gotta contact me. You be having the moments of weakness. I gotta do like 12-step program. Like I'm his sponsor, so you be like, nah, son, don't spend that dollar.
Yeah.
Say that shit for something you really want to buy. He'd be like, yo, Smith, son, I see this.
I think Jimmy should just get them for us.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Jimmy, don't waste your money on this because there's better stuff you could buy.
No, I get you it.
There's better stuff you could buy. Don't
And I expect to get reimbursed
well just
too,
burn
you know?
money then. Just burn money.
No, I get you Street Shark for your birthday.
No, you better not, son.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Overly priced.
Like, when's the last time it was? The show still holds up. I wonder, like I haven't watched this show since I was a child. I wonder if I wonder if Street Sharks still holds up. I wonder if it would still be any good. I might need to give it a rewatch.
I don't think it does. Cause like I go back and watch the Turtles, and the Turtles just barely hold up. Just barely.
Yeah.
So it's like if the ones that were the actual popular ones who set the trend just barely hold up, the knockoff, no. Gargoyles, they are not. Alright, also $25. June of 2024. Well, I appreciate they mixed it up a little bit and threw in a villain. So you get Slash, not from Guns N' Roses, and not from Ninja Turtles. Like, that's another reason like, to be a Street Shark fans is a commitment to ask a person, hey, do you like fish? Are you into aquatic things? Do you get interested in oceanography? Then you'll love Street Sharks. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Are you in curiosity into marine life? So it's a very big commitment to ask of a person. Like Turtles, a little more easy because they mix in other animals, so you have a little more variety. But with Street Sharks, it's like, hey, are you wondering what's going on under the sea? Do you wonder if the fish stink under the ocean? $25.
Whoa.
2024. What?
Ojira says all the Street Sharks episodes are on YouTube.
No shit. Well, there you go. Now you can watch them on YouTube, man.
Oh my god, I might have to.
In fact, no one if you remember, watch an episode and we'll ask you next week, like, what did you think of that episode?
And then I'll quiz you on it.
Oh my god.
what? We should do for like the 300th episode. We gotta go and do a Small Wonder watch along.
Agreed.
It's been a very long time since we watched Small Wonder.
Small Wonder. Vicky.
Jimmy, you know you want it.
Vicky.
It's been too long since Vicky's been in my life.
I am ready for a comeback. It is time to boot up the VOD. Jimmy is still a predator.
Wait, what?
Nothing, Jimmy.
Just like his reaction, like, wait, what?
That turned south real fucking quick.
Delightful. Delightful.
This is crazy. What's happening? Like, I'm gonna have to issue a statement.
Your favorite Star Wars, the Vintage Collection.
I'm loving it.
We got
yeah, so from the vintage, so from the vintage collection, or as I like to call it, the Happy Meal collection, we got New Hope Stormtrooper. It's just a Stormtrooper. I don't know.
No, those were the only 3 they put out for those 3 Sharks Gojira.
Yeah, it's because they're like, this is how we get a little bit with like the 2 sharks and a villain, and then for that second wave. All right, you know what? If they make the killer whale guy, I'll buy that, because that's the one I never had as a kid. Like, we could never find that one. We could never find like the killer whale guy. So if he gets a figure, that one.
But then you won't have the sharks to go with him.
Sometimes that's just how it be.
I get you, shark.
Okay. But yeah, if you like Big Macs, head to McDonald's and you can get this in your Happy Meal.
I'm eating McDonald's right
That's basically
now.
all these are.
I didn't get no
Oh my god, it's... Bro, you ask for the Stormtrooper meal, son.
Next time I get the Stormtrooper meal. With an extra side and dark side.
Yeah.
That can mean 2 things.
Oh my.
$18, July of 2024. Also from Vintage,
there you go.
Vader.
Yeah, if you need a Vader to go alongside your Stormtrooper Happy Meal figure, then get a Vader too. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a New Hope Vader. I don't know if this is any better or worse than any other Vader in the vintage collection. Like, I don't know if this is an improvement.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty decent.
Like I said, I like a nice, like, 6 inches. Not really into the Happy Meal toys. But again, that's just me.
What if you had have room for 6 inches and you could only buy the Happy Meal toys? Then what would you do?
Oh, I'll always make room. You can always make room. Just start downsizing Be like, I don't this chair. I could put like another detail here.
Like, I don't mind sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
It's
It
good.
works for people's in the 1800s. It'll work for me too.
It's good for my back. We'll do anything to not collect under 6 inches.
Yeah,
You hate to see it.
and I'll make room for 6 inches.
Well, Lord Vader here. It is fine. Someone out there is happy that they're making a new Vader for New Hope. So they're good out there. So now it's time for SmackDown. $18, July of 2024. Oh, check this one out for vintage. You get the Captain Enoch and the zombie.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. This is pretty cool.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
And look, they can stand up straight, and then they can shoot and not hit things. And then look at your man breakdancing over there. He's popping and locking and dropping.
Yeah, this is nice. I'm not loving it enough that I would buy this, but I am loving it enough that I am a little bit jealous because I wish this was Black Series. So I want a Captain Enoch. I want Zombie Storm.
You want them to pop and lock and drop it?
Yes.
Like your man.
Is that a reference to something?
Yeah, he's dancing. Look at your man in the gray face. He's pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. He's just like, yo, son, he about to serve somebody. He about to serve up a rebellion. So,
I want them to do all the things that I'm incapable of doing in real life.
how many of these are you gonna buy?
Oh wait,
one
these
for each of us for sure.
These are vintage?
Yeah, these are vintage.
Oh, I'm a lot less excited.
Yeah, everybody's got that. Be hating on the vintage. Trunks hating on the vintage. Listen, what if you don't have that kind of room? You might need the vintage. You might need that Legends class. And he's gonna pop, lock, and drop it for you. See, look at him. He's like pop, 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 lock it, drop it, pop, lock it, drop it. And like they're doing that thing, you know, when they do the worm, when they break dancing, that's what he's trying to start it off. And he's gonna move it on to the next man. And he's like pop it, lock it, drop it, pop it, pop it, pop it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
This looks like the cover of a boy band album.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh yeah.
Nah, that's not that name. It's Imperial Love. Imperial Love.
Enoch and the Imperial Bunch.
First single is My Heart is a Death Star, locked onto you, baby. I wanna force choke my way to your heart. I wanna force choke my way to your heart. If the Empress says die, then we will apply brutal force.
That's what my girlfriend tells me.
Hey now, we don't need to know all that now. Come on now. I need to know about your kink life. This is a family show, Jimmy. God damn it. You see this, man? I'm over here trying to pop, lock, and drop it, and this guy's talking about dicks and stuff. Talking about the dicks. Listen, focus on $56 August of 2024 for the 4-pack of Empire Love boy band. Okay? Can we stay on topic, please?
Well, that joke was so intense that it knocked me out of Discord. like all of a sudden I just got like totally bumped out of Discord. My
Oh, from Hasbro, we get the Black Series Darth Vader 1-to-1 wearable electronic helmet from Obi-Wan Kenobi. See, I mean, it looks good. It's a good looking Vader helmet. I'd put it on my thick head if it fit.
Which could never mind.
You're about to be dirty. Oh, we're trying to be dirty.
Are you telling me Hayden Christensen's head was in that little helmet?
Yes.
It's very uncomfortable. No wonder he was like, no, at the end. That's when I left the theater. Thought that was stupid. Padme. Is she alright? Is she
They
here?
gotta sit there and look through their red visor. Oh, that's gotta suck.
But that's how he adjusts his eyes for the light.
I wonder if he was getting, he had one of those Google Eye things you can watch TV in there. Like, I'm sorry, Master. Golden Girls is on.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, damn it! Another commercial for hemorrhoid cream! No!
Why do you think he was so angry? Got tired of all these reruns all the time.
Every time I turn on the tube, it's ridiculousness, ridiculousness, ridiculousness. Emperor must destroy Rob your neck.
Anakin is gone, but the hemorrhoids aren't. You gave me hemorrhoids, Obi-Wan.
Hemorrhoids. I joined the dark side to get rid of hemorrhoids.
I didn't have hemorrhoids before.
Fuck it. Yo. $1.20, May of 2024.
Godzilla, a really weird piece of. Well, you. I wasn't gonna say piece of S word. I was gonna say piece of plastic.
That? What's that, brother?
Okay. So this is from Playmates. This is from Playmates. Yeah, it's like their kid line.
He got brother. Brother, what is this, brother? Brother, what's that?
Why his color is like that?
What's that, brother? One more time.
He's 11 inches.
Oh,
what's that?
Yeah.
What's that, brother?
Does it walk? Is this one of those that walks on its own? I have one.
It's just a figure, but it's terrible. Look at
You're
him.
terrible.
He's not impressed. He's not really impressed. He's faking it for the camera. He's not impressed. He's like, I have the Transformer once that was better than this.
Where's my Fortnite?
Word, where's my Fortnite? Can I have my Fortnite
Where's my
back
fucking
now?
Fortnite? Can I have Fortnite on Xbox? Fuck PlayStation.
Like, I can't even emulate this. This is trash.
Fucking Gen Z.
Like, they need to stop wasting. Again, this is back to what I've said last week and the week before that. Stop wasting plastic on this. Kids ain't buying this. And parents ain't really buying this for their kids because they'll be on the internet playing Roblox. Like,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
this, and an adult collector ain't picking this up unless they think they need to buy everything, and usually those people you kind of laugh at. But it's like, this is trash. Don't waste plastic on this nonsense. You gonna pay $30 for this? $30. April of 2024.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is something I'm interested in.
Brother,
this is Mega Man.
What's that?
Car.
What's that, brother?
That's all I got.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say. It's just a monkey with a glove.
It's trash.
I don't know. I don't know about all of this. I don't know about all of this, son.
Yeah,
I don't know
this is
about.
why, like, I wasn't even gonna put these on there, but I was just like, nah. It's like they need to really stop making these. Stop making these. Stop making these. Make high-end toys for high-end collectors, because that is your market now. Children do not play with toys. They barely do. You might get a couple babies here and there, but the outliers is like there's not that many kids playing because the parents put them in front of a fucking computer now. The only people buying toys are guys like me. Like, stop making this. Like, that's the only thing flooding your shelves. I go to Walmart, I see a bunch of these and other things like it that aren't selling. Rarely do I see a family or anybody with their kids going down a toy aisle. I see me and another grown-ass adult looking at the things that would be marketed for us. Like, the only things they'll look at are the Marvel Legends, Transformers, the wrestling figures, the Star Wars figures, and maybe some odds and ends. But all that baby shit gets passed by, doesn't get sold. Waste of fucking plastic, gonna end up at an Ollie's somewhere. Fucking 95% off. Like, stop making these toys. I know you're trying to sell this because you're trying to promote a movie. Then if you're gonna make this, then make this for the higher, the adult collector, because it's the only market you really have now who actually have money to shuck out for these. And no one's shucking out for this. No one's buying this for their child. It's just gonna sit on the shelf and not get sold. It's a waste of plastic. Like, a waste of plastic. Like, speaking of TMNT, Daniel, like the one that came out for the last movie, all those figures that they made are just peg warming. Peg warming. No one cared about that Turtles. And the way they made the toys, they made them so directed for babies that actual adult collectors don't want them. They don't want them. They made them for babies. Also $30, April of 2024.
Brother,
what happened?
What's that?
Big
What's
red.
that, brother?
Yeah, it just kind of keeps getting worse. It looks like he's got like no skin.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a bad sunburn. And I love how they just kept photoshopping the same kid and looking like we got nothing.
Yeah.
We got nothing. But it's like,
yeah, because that kid was.
No one's buying this.
Because that kid was like, listen, like I ain't playing with all three of these. I'm gonna play with one, and then you just Photoshop the others. Like I ain't playing with all three of these.
My contract said I only get to play with. I only got to play with one of these piece of shit toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't saying that. I gotta play with the other fucked up toys. Get the fuck out of here. Give me one.
Where's my Roblox?
Word, where's my Roblox? Mommy, get my iPod. Where's my iPad at? So I can play some Fortnite. Probably showed up, looked at the figure, like, yo, there's coming any Fortnite skins? He's like, no, this shit is trash. This shit is mid. This shit is mid. You don't come with Fortnite skins? This shit is mid, son. Get this shit out of here. Little kids saw the toy, started Fortnite dancing on it. Like, this shit is trash. yo, Pops. Why you bring me in this bullshit ass toy? Fuck. What the fuck I do to you, son? You gonna do me like this? $30, April of 2024. Damn, sold out already?
Right. This is something that is cool. So we have Mega Man MDLX articulated figure. It's cool. Looks shiny. He got some die cast in there. I'm guessing so.
Might. I don't know. You might. I mean, for the price they ask you.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I don't know. He
I
looks
almost
kind
forgot
of
what
like he
time
looks
it was.
kind of glossy.
I gotta jump on a boat real quick.
Criminal.
This is not like we've looked at a few Mega Mans in the last couple of weeks, so I think we're seeing a little bit of a popularity boom, at least in the toy world.
I don't even think it's a popularity. More, it's definitely an arms race to see who can get their Mega Man out there and get that money, because they see it's on the table. It's on the table.
It's like we're getting like it seems like as of late we're getting a lot of Mega Man. What's the plural of Mega Man? Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Mega Mans. Little Mans. Maybe it's Mega Men.
Sounds like it. Never mind.
Can't just be like
That's the craziest thing though. It's like Mega Man is such like a basic character that it's hard to even tell that this. Like when I saw this, I was like, did we look at this already? Because like all the Mega Mans are such the same. Like even the dudes that are kind of making them, and like the way they articulate them and everything. Because like Jada's is pretty much similar articulation wise to what this is right here.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's only so many ways you can do Mega Man, though, you know?
Yeah.
And I think Jada is still the way to go, honestly, because and very similar, but Jada so far I think is still the cheapest.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is 3-0, right? Like, how much are they charging for this guy?
$100.
No, okay.
3-0's asking $40.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
So $20 more dollars than what
it's not
Jada's
bad.
offering.
It's not bad, but yeah.
But as you can see, people like what they saw with the price because the shit's already sold out and it just got put on the page today. And it's already sold out on the site. So that's definitely saying people like what they saw and the price was right for them. Which again, $40 is not bad. And it's a what? How big of a figure? We're talking, 4 inches. But I would say keep looking. It might be in stock again. Supposed to drop second quarter of 2024. Okay, what else we got going here? Oh, the Rock's here.
Ew. Ew.
Yo, why Mercedes Monet stealing Gucci's entrance music, son? CEO, CEO, CEO.
Bro, speaking of entrance music, unless I'm mistaken, I think Rock's got his Hollywood.
We got the
theme.
Hollywood theme.
Yeah, son. He got the Hollywood theme.
Is that Rock?
It's tight.
Love the Hollywood Rock theme.
Hollywood Rock, baby.
Disgusting.
Alright, from Jack's Pacific, we got Sonic the Hedgehog 4-wave 16 set of 4 figures. Wave 16 set of 4 figures.
This is pretty cool. You know, Jack Pacific be going hard. So he's putting out Sonics. Yeah, I think it's.
We got Sonic. We got this Metal Sonic 3.0.
3.0.
We got Knuckles. And then we got some. And Knuckles. That's not Knuckles. Alright, whatever.
That is not Knuckles, you're right.
$50 for the 4-pack, March of 2024. Transformers,
That's a good mold, though.
It's a good mold, but not really a necessary figure, but it is what it is. We got Transformer Legacies United Voyager class Star Raider Ferrex figure. Now, for those who don't know, Ferrex is a character in the comics. He is an original of the G1, but a very rare character. He's had more prominence in the later IDW publishings, but it's really a nothing character that we're now just digging out the bottom of the barrel. We're actually at the bottom, scraping the barrel.
Yeah, this is the point where I'm sort of starting to get burnt out from all these repaints. And not just that they're repaints, but it's just that they're characters that are just so minor that they're almost not even worth getting, you know? Like again, we know it's the Cyclonus mode, so it's nice, and the paint apps are nice, but it's just this is such a a nothing character in the grander scheme of things that it just feels to me like not even getting, you know.
Well, who is this? Who's the character? What's he from?
He's just he was like an off character, Decepticon pirate back in the days, and like they still portray him as like a pirate transformer because there's a group of like just rogue pirate like transformers. But he was like I said, a very nothing character back in the G1 days.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't look like this, but in later versions, they kind of made him look like this stuff.
Yeah. Again, I'm probably okay on this.
Yeah, same.
Plus, they really just watering down this Cyclonus mode, though.
Yeah.
Well, we got $35 September 2024. Ugh, boy, like I said, they're really just scraping the bottom here.
Yeah.
We got Cannonball,
Yeah, this...
another Star Raider. Again, this is another like pirate. It just feels like a hodgepodge of pieces they threw together.
Isn't this the mold for like Energon or maybe Cybertron Red Alert?
It might be.
Yeah, I think it is. That's a weird choice.
What the fuck is The Rock doing?
I think we're getting ready for a rock concert.
Yeah, I don't care for this figure at all.
Yeah, same. Again, I do think the alt mode with the paint apps, I do think looks nice. But, yeah, pass.
Yeah, I still don't care for the alt mode, though.
Actually, the Red Alert toy from back in the 2000s that I had got repainted in this black and gold, I think, and I guess they just added a skull to it. And now he's a pirate. R.
Yeah, that's what face I thought it was. It is the Cybertron Red Alert face. Like I said, this shit is lazy.
Yeah, that's him.
Clearly, these are Hasbro Pulse exclusives, and as you can see, it's already sold out. $25, August of 2024. But you know, keep in mind it'll probably come back into stock. Don't worry too much about it. I know this one's a kind of a favorite for a lot of people, and this is Lockdown. I've never been that big of a fan of Lockdown, but I know a lot of people are, though.
Yeah, I like Lockdown. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the mold. It looks good, but I was hoping it would be like completely new for a new character. You know,
Yeah.
like Lockdown's pretty popular now. I wish they weren't so lazy with the figure.
Yeah, that is kind of a shame.
I still have my old animated version. I still think that's like such a good one.
Yeah, this one's an easy pass. I forget which one it was. It was whatever the pickup truck was. I forget his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, I don't
And
even remember the name.
yeah, like I didn't even like it then. Like I didn't even like it. I didn't like it as that Junkion, so I'm for sure not buying a repaint. Even
I'm
if
not.
it is lockdown.
I'm not liking the head sculpt either, to be honest. It looks like he's wearing a hat.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, like you see that, like he's wearing a paper airplane hat. That's weird. So yeah, I think I'm gonna skip this one. Somebody is bound to make a much better Lockdown down the road. And I have my animated one that I'm gonna be using still. So
This is a book that I want to get. It's like an almanac for Transformers animated. And it's like got all the like concept arts for characters that were gonna be in the like next season, but didn't get done because the season got canceled and shit.
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Still never
They were
watched
showing off
Transformers
like what
animated.
Devastator was supposed to look like.
I think they were gonna add Blackout as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Blackout actually looked good. I remember seeing that.
In fact, they had two versions of Devastator. One with Long Haul, and then one with Bulkhead as part of the team.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And it looked pretty good too. I'm like, yeah, I want to pick up that book because I always like the off animated style of Transformers animated, and how they would interpret other, traditional characters. I like to see what they did with certain characters. It's pretty cool.
I actually follow some people on Instagram who are these professional artists who reimagine characters that were never animated as animated characters, and they look really good.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Lockdown here. I get alt mode. Just to repaint the Junkion. Like, I don't think I've picked up anything from, like, actually, like, probably maybe a handful of figures I've grabbed from Legacy.
Again, I'll pick up certain ones, but the only ones I'm really like kind of getting at this point are the characters that appeared outside of G1's. We're just kind of really in the barrel here. I don't know.
Did you guys get any of those Toxitron ones?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
I got the C.
From Legacy was what, Metal Hawk or Metal Wing, and the Leo Prime. But like I said, I really am not jumping on Legacy like that. There's not any characters they got
same.
coming out that I'm like, oh man, I really want that.
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Daniel. It was and then Scraphook got repainted into Axle Grease, and then now it's Lockdown.
Cutting corners. I got the Legacy Insecticons. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty good.
$25. It's sold out already, of course.
All right. Yeah.
Who this is? I think it's another one of those like IDW characters that they spliced in.
No, I think she's from Robots in Disguise.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like the new Robots in Disguise.
Like the like the CGI one.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't know her. But that's the Air Razor mold, right?
Yeah, they slightly
retooled
it a little bit, different color.
Okay. Easy pass for me.
In fact, I think this is supposed to be like a crow.
This is one I maybe would have picked up, but all these sold out incredibly fast from Hasbro Pulse and from Walmart.
Yikes.
So I kind of missed her both. But this is probably the only one I would have picked up, but you know, I'm not kind of losing any sleep over it.
I feel like that tail should be a little bit bigger to cover this up a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the back wing should have been a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't need any of these repaints.
Yeah, like I said, you know, this is probably the one I would have got, but she sold out too fast, so it is what it is.
Yep.
Again, I'm really kind of cherry picking at this point, you know.
So wait, they're just gonna make Delgado just take on the LWO to qualify? Come on now.
I mean, it's why not? We've seen that match so many times. Why not just let's do the same exact match again? You know.
Well, $25. Sold out August of 2021.
So okay, so this is pretty good. From Studio Series, we got Leader Optimus Primal. I don't know if this is the first Primal that was released in Studio Series. No,
It
people. I see a lot of Studio Series people kind of posting about like they super hype for this.
Not me. Not me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fan of the live action Beast Wars, so I don't really need it. Looks fine. Looks fine. I don't really have any complaints.
$57, April of 2024. Now, this is one I've actually been looking for because I need to get this one to fill out my Studio Series Dinobots. That's Snarl here.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, same. I haven't found them.
Like I said, I got Slag, I got Grimlock, I've got Sludge. And we need a Swoop.
Still missing Swoops. Yep.
I think after this, right? I think it's just Swoop, and then we're done.
After this one is just Swoop.
And then the G2 colors. Which we know is going to happen.
I might just pre-order this one because, like I said, I need to get this one to fill out that Studio Series team.
Yeah.
Plus, I was gonna use them in their Dino modes to display with my Fans Toys Dinobots. So I definitely want to fill out these Dinobots.
Did you hear that supposedly the Rock's mom is gonna be the last inductee for this year's Hall of Fame?
Maybe.
That's what I'm hearing.
Wow, LWO already in the ring. '57, April of 2024. Oh, this sold out too?
Whoa. Speaking of sold out, this non-transforming Optimus Prime from 3-0 Looks really good for a non-transforming prime. It does look really good.
Yeah, these and the two others that we're going to look at are actually TFCon Los Angeles exclusives.
Oh.
I had the opportunity of getting them because my brother went to TFCon last weekend, but I passed. But they do look good. Look very good.
Yeah.
I did get the other exclusives though. I got the Make Toys stuff. The Make Toys Seekers have such funny names because they're obviously not licensed. So I got this orange one, which is like just a background seeker, and his name is Tangerine Swarm. And then like this light blue one that I got, his name is just Paul. I got Paul and I got Tangerine Swarm. Now I can move on. It's over. Tangerine!
Look, he fits in the palm of your hand.
Oh my god.
As you can see, $100, late March of 2024. Already sold out here, but I would suggest shop around. Check Hasbro Pulse because they'll probably carry these as well, and other Transformer sites. So definitely shop around if you're trying to get your hands on this. Megatron's still available though.
Oh.
I like the G2 one they did of this version of Megatron though.
Yeah. Yeah. This Megatron still available.
Yep. Yeah, still available.
Looks good.
I like it, for a non-transforming Megatron.
See, that's I don't know. That's the only thing that kind of. It's the only thing that kind of keeps me out of it is I've never really been into the like non-transforming thing, you know.
I'm typically okay with non-transformable Transformers that I can build, like a model kit. But outside of that, I haven't really done much. I mean, I did the RED line or the red line, but I haven't really gone into like the high-end arena with this stuff. I don't think I'm going to. At the end of the day, I want my Transformers to transform, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Again, it's like one of those things like maybe for some people like prefer, different strokes, as they say, but it's just kind of like not for me, you know.
Yep.
I need my Transformers to transform.
I concur.
Also $100 for Megatron.
But damn, they bumped the price up for these, huh?
Mm.
Next, Bumblebee. Vintage.
Nah, I'm not feeling this one at all. I'm not feeling this one at all.
I think they messed up with the face. That's the part that fucked it up for me, is the face.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest looks fine. I think it's just they tried too hard on the face.
Yeah, I think that's where they got it wrong.
Like, maybe if the face looked more like the cartoon face, it might have worked. It's not the worst Bumblebee I've ever seen.
You know, I'm sure there's somebody out there that is like, oh, this is the greatest Bumblebee I've ever seen, but yeah, I don't think this looks good. I think also I'm not a fan of the body. I think he looks too tall. Like I like Bumblebee. I'm old school, man, you know. I like Bumblebee to be kind of like small.
Well, I think it's shorter than like the Prime and the Megatron one, but I know what you mean. Like, it doesn't look like he doesn't look small.
Like his legs look too long. I feel like his legs look too long. Which I know that's the new standard for what Bumblebee is, you know, because the Bay movies have kind of made Bumblebee, have established Bumblebee as being the same size as everybody else, but I'm like, you know, I'm a fan of like old school Bumblebee when he was actually like, or maybe not a mini con, but he was like a mini bot, you know, like when he was like smaller. So he just looks too tall. Like his legs look too tall. They're not proportioned. They don't look properly proportioned with the rest of his body to me.
But he's a little bit cheaper, $70, late March of 2024. Well, looks like Angel and Humberto going to WrestleMania.
He's just Berto now.
He's just Berto?
Yeah, they changed his name, so now he's just Berto. Berto and Angel. Real quick, I won't derail too much, but did you see that Shayna Baszler is going to be wrestling for GCW?
A word?
I guess she's going to be competing at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport.
Good for her. She probably wasn't doing nothing for WrestleMania, so.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
I can't make this any louder.
Good for her.
Good for me.
All right, from X Transbots, we've got MX. We got X Mini 02 Vanguard, which is their version of Hotspot, one of the leader of the Protectobots. It looks okay. There's some things I can see about that I can see, but again, if this is a combiner, that's the only part that really matters. But this is more of a computer rendering, so I'm not gonna trust this because there's some stuff that we're about to see that are really just like. But this is not that bad. 104, 105, third quarter of 2024. Now this makes me sad. From X Transbots, we've got their version of a masterpiece, Ratchet. Several years too late, even though we already have actual masterpiece versions. Not the most perfect masterpiece, but you know, it is the official. This one looks weird because you see the big line right in the middle of his chest. Like actual box carved. Because the hood flexes, so you see the box right in the middle of his chest.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. I'll stick with Takara. I'll stick with the one I already have. I mean, they cleaned up the side of the thighs, of the hips, I mean. But that chest is unforgivable, though. Plus, his head looks like he's wearing a helmet. Like, he's actually got a bucket on his head. Yeah.
He's special.
Yeah, he sure is special. Yeah, I'll stick with the Takaras because this is I don't see this I don't see this as an upgrade. What do you think, Jimmy? What do you think? You upgraded from your masterpieces to these X Transbots?
No, I'm fine with my masterpieces. I think I have a KO of the masterpiece, but it's the same thing. I have no issues. This one's cleaner. I like the legs more.
Yeah, I mean the bottom half is clean, but that top half is kind of funky.
It is.
Okay, so he could do kind of an Iron Man. Big deal. No big deal. And he's got the Starscream disguise head.
Yay!
Alt mode's looking pretty panel-y. Pretty panel-y.
Well, like, yeah, the alt mode is panel-y, but that doesn't actually bother me as much as like the 1,000 screw holes that are in the bot mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, his face is really sunk into his head.
Yeah. Oh, and they gave him a cartoon, comic book head too.
Cool.
So that means you gotta get two. You gotta get two so you could display both heads.
$175, second quarter of 2024. And how you gonna have Ratchets without Ironhide or Ron? Ron.
Ron.
That's the most perfect name.
Ron. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I don't care for this Ironhide either. That chest is just that chest really disgusts me. It's like he's sound waving. He's about to spit out an energon cube in a minute.
Don't talk about Ron like that.
I'll talk about Ron how the fuck I want, okay? Ron looks like a bomb.
Poor Ron. Oh, poor Ron.
Ron needs
Maybe
to be more presentable.
Maybe he can make friends with Paul. And Tangerine Swarm. Y'all want to meet Tangerine Swarm? He's a great guy. Guess what his favorite food is?
Ron.
Yeah, I'm not that impressed with this offering from X-Transbots. Especially that they're sitting there doing this, like, these characters that not really anyone's asking for like that. Because most people are satisfied with the masterpiece. For the most part. Like, if you're gonna sit there and make a character, make somebody from like season 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good on Ron.
He's got a flamethrower. Yeah, not impressed.
Not impressed with Ron?
No,
But it's Ron, man.
I'm not impressed with Ron. I'm disappointed in Ron.
Don't let Ron down.
No, Ron let
Not
me
like
down.
Dan.
He let me down. Ron's got red face. Ron is racist. Damn it, Ron.
He doesn't like it.
Racist Ron. God damn it. Racist Ron.
Racist Ron. That sounds like the worst children's book ever written.
All right, kids. Today we're gonna read Racist Ron. Billy, can you tell me who the racist is in this book?
It's Ron.
Yes. Now go back to your corner.
Racist Ron. He doesn't like Mexicans. Racist Ron.
Or
He's
or
all
Indians,
about the red
apparently.
man. Racist Ron. Racist Ron will set you back 175 with a 1750 deposit. Second quarter of 2024. So pick up your Racist Ron.
Sweet.
Goonies. Alright, so from Mesco Toys, we've got The Goonies, 5-point set of 5 figures. Who wants them some Goonies up in here, huh?
I never saw this movie.
You never seen Goonies?
I never saw this movie, so no, I never saw it. So I'm probably don't need these. I don't know. It just
Right
never
up
looked
your
interesting
alley.
to
How
me.
do you not want to see the Goonies?
Wait, who's never
Is
seen
it?
the Goonies?
Matt.
I never
Oh
saw it.
wow, that's surprising.
So you were telling
Yeah,
me
why would I
you
be?
were a
Why would I be
loser?
interested? Why? Like, should I be interested in it?
And an old man.
You should love this movie.
Alright.
And everything about this movie.
Well, why? Why? Sell me on it. Sell me on it.
It's a movie of wayward youths persevering against a system that's looking to tear down the place they call home. And it's a game. It's a movie about adventure and having dreams and believing in yourself and your friends. Plus, you got this ugly mug in the film as well. And
Does
you
he
also
murder
got that
all of
other
those
lady
kids?
from Throw Mama from the train. You know, Owen.
Oh, I love that movie.
She's in that movie. Owen, a young Thanos is in that movie. A young Sam from Lord of the Rings is in that movie. A young Corey Feldman before he got influenced to turn into Michael Jackson is in that movie.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Key Kwan is in that movie when he was still relevant until it took him a whole 30 years. He's in that movie. This movie is great, man. Have you never seen them?
Do you guys remember that Family Guy skit where Peter shaves his head and he goes out in the public and some pedestrian recognizes him and compliments him and he looks to Lois and he says, "That guy thought I was Bruce Willis." And then it cuts back to the pedestrian and the pedestrian is just like, "That was the monster from Goonies."
Yeah.
He thought I was Bruce Willis.
Oh, classic Family Guy.
So Bruce Willis. Monster from Goonies.
So everybody comes with something. He comes with the map, the copper bone, and the balloon, and his data. He comes with his boxing gloves. Got Chunk.
No, that's me.
Comes with a dagger.
Drew the truffle shuffle.
And then we got Milf, who comes with a lantern and a chalice.
Did you say MILF?
Mouth.
Oh.
And we got Sloth.
Oh.
The Goonies.
Bizarre.
Look at those Goonies.
So, how many am I buying for Matt? I need to
Gotta
know.
give Matt at least a set of the 5 so he can enjoy the Goonies. The Goonies while he watches the Goonies. And he can act out the Goonies with the figures and he'd be like, I'm doing the truffle shuffle.
He left.
See, you guys thought I was gonna break something. You guys, I thought I was gonna break something. And he breaks the penis off the statue. And then you'll be like, Matt's gonna be playing with the figures like, see, I found witch stuff. I found the witch stuff. When I Willie's witch stuff. You gotta find the rich stuff. And then Matt's gonna show up on the show next week with his figures going, hey you guys. Hey you guys.
Is that a reference to
Everything
something?
I've said is a reference from this movie. Everything I've just said in the past few minutes is a reference from this movie. It's like, hey, you guys. He's going to be doing that. And he's going to be talking about booby traps. He's like, oh, these are booby traps. These are booby traps. Booby traps. So, yeah. So you got to get him a set.
Hey, you
So
guys.
you back $100 November of 2020.
That's gonna be you, Matt.
So get your Goonies on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got pirate ships in it too, man, and there's treasure and booby traps and everything.
If you watch it, I'll watch Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Okay, so this is cool from Hyatt Toys, getting a King Ghidorah gravity beam version. And it's technically King of the Monsters Ghidorah, but this looks very, very close to like OG like Toho Ghidorah, like almost like deceptively close. Like I think maybe the head's not totally there, but certainly the color is very much in that ballpark. I don't know. What do you think, Jimmy?
I mean, he still has legs, and the original didn't really have that. Like, he had stubby legs, but everything else is pretty much the same. Especially the color. He's like basically the same color as the original.
Yeah. Like, would you get this as like a stand-in, do you think?
If I knew for sure that they're not going to do one, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hold out because I'm pretty sure they're going to do one.
I feel you. I feel like they probably will, but I don't know. If they announce a classic one before this comes out, then I'll probably hold off. But if they don't, then I might just end up picking this one up. Just as like a placeholder.
Looks pretty good. $110, September of 2024. Hold it out. I could have sworn we looked at this already, but didn't we? Did we look at Buff Freezer? I don't remember.
Is this is this a re-release perhaps? Because I feel like we've seen this before. Like I feel like this is not new.
I feel like we've looked at the Buff Freezer before. I mean, if it is, it's all good, but I wasn't sure. I feel like we have. In fact, I think we have, because I remember mentioning the cutoff tail, so. But it's okay. Hey, listen, if you missed out on the first time, Here's your second chance to get Buff Frieza.
Buff Frieza.
It's 140
You get, like,
September
two,
of
like, destructo
2024.
discs.
Alright, from Bandai Spirits, we've got Kamen Rider Geeks SH Figure Arts Boo Striker exclusive. This is the motorcycle for your Kamen Rider. He's like, I am chilling. He's gonna bag some bitches on his bike. See, if you got a bike like that, Jimmy, you get all the ladies.
All of them, huh?
All of them.
Shit.
Don't you want all the women's? Or do you want all the boys?
No, the first one.
Playing with the boys.
Why can't it be both?
Yeah, take it away, boys. Nothing's for free.
I don't want to drop this song.
Nothing's for free. Take it away, boys. Alright.
No, I don't want boys.
Setting you back 135, 1350 deposit, July of 2024. And of course, you know, if you're gonna be having a Kamen Rider, you gotta have a Kamen Rider guy. So you got Kamen Rider 555. I don't know how to say that, but it's the next Raz. He's got the next Riz. He's got that next Riz. He's like, look at me, I got the new Riz, I got the new cell phone, I got the iPhone 25, I'm better than you. Henshi. If you saw that coming down the street, Jimmy, what would you do? Would you ask him where he got his new iPhone from? Because he's showing it to you right here. He's like, look at that. It has
I might.
digital surround with Bluetooth and it has 10G.
I would.
You wish you had 10G.
I do.
I got 10 inches.
Wow.
Oh my.
Look at this guy. This is a family show, sir. This is a family show.
Pretty funny though.
This why we can't get monetized. See, Jimmy and his
pictures,
his raunchy humor.
Pictures, or it's not true.
Hey now. You want the boys, don't you?
Jimmy, what are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you, Jimmy?
I don't know.
Always up to something.
Everything I say is true.
140 with a $14 deposit, July of 2024. He's from the 20th anniversary movie. Got you. Okay.
What did he say?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Medieval Knight Venom.
Brother, what's that?
This looks trash.
What's that, brother?
I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is supposed to be.
Supposed to be, I guess, a medieval Venom? Medieval Knight Venom.
I think this looks dumb.
I don't know. Like it feels like it could be something, but because like some of it's translucent, it's not really working out. Yeah.
Bro, what's with that like head sculpt? What's
I
with
don't
that
know.
head sculpt?
It's like a bowling ball with a ton.
Yeah, this looks weak.
Yeah, that is kind of.
Yeah, look at that.
Brother, what's
It's
that?
like a cartoon character.
What's that, brother?
Hello, will you be my friend? Pull my tongue.
Yeah. I've liked some of the ones they've done
This
in the
looks-
past of like medieval and samurai Marvel, but this is a miss for me. This is definitely a miss.
Yeah, that head sculpt looks like the off breed of like a Squirtle and a Lickitung.
His head
I
looks
feel
like
like
a marble.
they have-
It just looks like a marble.
Yeah, this just doesn't work on so many levels.
They're like, guys, we have the license for Soul Calibur, and then they lose it, and they're like, what do we do with this mold? Well, we can make it into Venom. Okay. Sure. Yay. I don't know who this is marketed for, but it's not me. For real though, that sword is like a full.
With an $18 deposit, May of 2025 for this medieval Night Venom.
Okay. Yeah, so 3-0's doing more Stranger Things. We're getting Jim Hopper from season 1 with the sheriff or police uniform, whatever. Easy pass for me. I don't watch Stranger Things, so.
Still never watched a single episode. Don't really care to. Good looking figure though.
Yeah, it's all right. Head's a little looks. I think they really overdid it with the forehead, but
You got the 5 head popping off right now.
no, it's not even like the height of the forehead because the actor has a pretty big forehead, but his eyes are like so sunk into his skull. it's like his forehead is draping over them. Makes him look evil. I don't know what they were doing there, but oh well.
Can he hold that gun?
Sure he can.
Where's the hold the gun? Don't be a pussy. Pick up the gun. Ah, you pussy.
Wait, he can actually hold it though, right?
I would hope so.
But he has a hand to hold it with, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't see
he
why
had a
not.
hand to hold the flashlights. I would hope you could put the gun in that hand as well.
No, thank you. I don't need knockoff Jack Nicholson, so I'm good.
180, $18 deposit, fourth quarter of 2025. 24. Ooh. From Hot Toys, we've got X-Men
Yeah, this is
HSO2
nice.
Magnetos, 1/6 scale collectible.
Yeah, this is nice. I don't. I've never bought a Hot Toys before, and not really super interested in that scale personally. But yeah, this definitely looks badass. I think the cape really looks nice.
It was actually technically not Hot Toys. This is Hano Studio, but for some reason, like Hot Toys is distributing them or promoting them. So it's a good price though for a 6 scale. I when I looked at this, I don't need this because I got the sideshow version, but I don't really like those weird lines on the red. Like, do you see those lines on his chest and his legs?
Yeah, I do.
I don't really like those. I don't know why they do that with so many costumes now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a decent Magneto though. I wish he came with like the helmet off though, but it still looks good though.
So Jimmy, you not getting this then?
So a triple threat for the
Nope.
United States title: Randy, Owen, and Logan. Come on now.
It's like it's whatever, you know. It's just I don't know. To me like the mid card title should be for like the Stars of Tomorrow. Like why it seems almost like why is Randy moving backwards, you know? Like it's like he's already a 14-time world champion. Why is he going back to challenging for the US title when it's like he's already surpassed that level, you know? You see, like, never mind. I don't wanna go on it. I don't wanna go off on a tangent. But it's, you know, like, I'm gonna just say this. It's like, you know, like this is the double standard. This is the double standard that I keep talking about when with
And you
these
get an
WWE
X-Men
fans
number
that'll
one.
like, you know, like they'll complain about Okada not going for the world title and be like, oh, like the Continental title is beneath them. They'll complain about that, but then they'll be all hard for Randy going for the US title. stupid. Yeah, it looks good. Like I just don't do the 1/6 scale. You know, I need everything to be in between that like 5 and 7-inch scale. So, but it does look nice. Outside of that,
$190, $19 deposit, fourth quarter of 2024. From XO6, we've got Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Dr. Barash, 1/6 scale.
I can't say I've ever heard of this character.
If you ever watch Deep Space Nine, you haven't. But again, this is that probably bi-monthly that we see from XO6. They're pumping it out on the Star Trek front, especially in the
Yeah,
Deep
they're
Space
always
Nine, Next Gen, Voyager. They're going hard on them.
Yeah, it seems like they're going real hard on the Star Trek. Hey, you know what? Good for them though. Good for them though.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never really been a Star Trek guy personally, but like I know there's someone out there that is like, oh, finally we're getting Doctor blah blah blah.
And I mean, they're pretty good, like accurate to the characters. So they're good. They're good quality. It's gonna be $220 deposit, third quarter of 2024. Oh, I forgot about this. From Big Boy Toys,
Wow,
we've got
this is cool.
TMNT Buckles Collections Krang. Now, I think this was supposed to be like a version of the Krang from the newest movie that came out, the Mutant Mayhem. And I mean, it looks okay for a Krang.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty cool. How tall is this?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's a big boy.
Wow, he's thick.
Chunky.
He's thick with 3 C's.
He's thick with 10 G's.
Yeah, he is. He's a big boy.
The third C is for candy corn.
Don't say that. That's racist. I heard it here. I have proof.
And the Krang can come out of the bodysuit.
But I'm not Ron.
Don't say that. Not on the Daniel Stern show. Okay, Matt?
$240 with a $24 deposit, June of 2024.
What?
So from Steam Arts, we have Steampunk Crazy Cat Mr. Blue Child Body Limited Edition. It's a steampunk cat on a mechanical steampunk fish with a gun. His name's Mr. Blue.
That's cute.
This is made for very specific types of people.
But look at him. He looks like he's having fun. He's a very
is.
industrial kitty.
He looks like he's having a grand time.
He's having a good time. He's living his best life.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this figure is made for those like artsy fartsy crazy cat ladies.
That's why Jimmy's
Who, like,
buying
does a
6 of
fan-
these.
Who does like fan fiction and shit? you know who I'm talking about. Like they're like those type of people. Like this is them. Like yeah, that's them. And of course I know them. He's me.
Jimmy's gonna get 6 Mr. Blues. He said, I want all the Mr. Blue.
But I'm a dog person.
How
They are
dare
superior.
you, sir?
They are superior to cats. They look at me, and I look into their eyes, and I see a soul. Sometimes they bite.
Mr. Blue here is a complete gentleman. And to pretend like he isn't is a gross misrepresentation of character, sir.
Whoa, that's a big word.
$255 with a $25.50 deposit. First quarter of 2025, so you got some time to save up, Jimmy.
Oh
Save up,
shit!
son.
Sokka's like,
It's the worm. Dennis Rodman.
what's on his head?
That's his hair.
His hair.
Oh shit!
See, it
I
changes
thought that was a
colors.
band. Oh shit! He
He's
can
like
just
a
change it like that, huh?
chameleon.
Oh, that's kind of fucking creepy. Oh god, it's like a pizza on his head.
He's got 3 different hairstyles.
Yeah.
And he's got the NBA championship that he won with the Chicago Bulls. And the
I don't know
Detroit
what that is, but
Pistons.
I like his hair. I don't know who this is, but I like his hair.
You don't know Dennis Rodman? He had sex with Madonna.
Oh, who didn't?
You did it.
That's true. That's very true. But you know who did?
Dennis
Sean
Rodman.
Penn. And Sean Penn.
And Sean Penn. And Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Wait, is Madonna the scary looking one now?
Yes.
Oh. What?
Scary looking.
Yeah.
woman.
I saw memes about that she's like terrifying now.
She looks like a monster from Child's Play.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
did he say? That image. Wait, Sean Penn had sex with Madonna?
Had sex with
Yeah,
Madonna.
absolutely.
How come he gets to do that?
With a $27.50 deposit. Fourth quarter of 2024 to have sex with Madonna.
Like, how come he get?
Sex with Madonna.
Okay, here we go. This is what I've been waiting to talk about. 3-0, they're doing a Nuka-Cola version of the T-51 Power Armor from the Fallout franchise. And it's pretty awesome. especially if you're nostalgic for the old games with like the Nuka-Cola vending machines. This is right up your alley. I'm still hoping that they go back and re-release the T-45 power armor or do the one from the show because it's basically the same. But I would really like to get this. Really like to get this one.
This 1/6 scale?
Yep. And die cast, I think.
Nice, nice.
The cool thing about these power armor figures that they do is you can actually remove all of the armor pieces and just reveal the guy underneath. And they sell armor kits, so you can make it into a completely different figure if you buy those. Yeah, it's a really nice figure. I would really like to get it. I wish he came with different weapons. I like those weapons; they're cool. But especially, I think the weapons are technically based off Fallout 4, but they're from New Vegas as well. And yeah, it's good. It's a good figure. I'm glad they include like a head sculpt too. Nice. But yeah, this was like the highlight of my week. So seeing this being put out.
Are you getting this?
Probably.
It's gonna set you back $430, Jimmy, with a $43 deposit, third quarter of 2024.
This year, baby.
All right. So from Sideshow Collectibles, we've got some Thunderbolt Ross Red Hulk statue.
Yep.
It's okay.
1 foot planted on the ground. No, that's a little.
That's never a good look.
Ooh, and he's got that lean, doesn't he? Top heavy with a lean. Don't live in an earthquake zone. Don't live in an earthquake. Jimmy, don't you live in an earthquake zone?
I think Fallout has its own new cola, Ian, not just COD.
Yeah, Fallout has Nuka-Cola, and a few others. Like they also have Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Whoa! Look how big it is.
And yeah, I live. He's touching his armpit. That's kind of weird. No, he's like they told him, "Hey, put your hand there because this thing's falling over."
As you can see, it's $850 with $127.50 deposit, February of 2025. And if you like it in the red, of course you can get it in the green. You get Classic Hulk, same price, same pose, just green. Overly priced Vampirella. We got the Vampirella statue. Premium.
Speaking of 10 inches.
Hey now.
And no shoes? Oh, babies,
How
Matt
many you
would say.
buying, Jimmy?
1, 2, 3. 3.
That's not enough.
Listen,
You
they
gotta buy
check all the
more.
boxes. You know this, right?
You have to buy more, Jimmy. It's like, buy more of these.
All the boxes.
She's gotta suck the blood, Jimmy. Gotta suck the blood.
I wore the loose pants to this episode.
Listen, you gotta do it the right way or don't do it at all, sir. You got to
All
suck
the
the
boxes.
blood. The blood. Look at her. She knows. She knew the assignment. She knew the assignment, Jimmy.
Give me one good reason why I should get this.
I'll give you 2 good reasons. Yeah, if you're into that foot life.
Yay!
For you feet people out there.
Yay! Of course I know him. He's me.
Look, now you get even closer version. You get to see the digits. You get to see the digits.
Digititis.
Look at them dogs.
I believe we call them grippers now.
Gripping and ripping. Gripping and ripping.
Ripping
your
and ripping.
face. Not for
If I like go on if I go on like a blind date and I bring some girl back to my house and she sees this, what's a good explanation for having this?
You like things next to your can of soda?
What's a good excuse?
You like to hold it up next to your cans of soda to see how big it is. That's why. You say, look, it's next to a can of soda.
Yeah.
You see how big it is?
Now you know the scale of the can.
You got to make sure to always leave a can of soda next to it. So people know what you're doing.
You have
They
to
go,
explain
why
it.
is this statue in your house? Oh, I see the can of soda. Never mind.
Yeah.
If you got to explain this, then you're not on the right blind date, son.
Oh.
If some woman comes to you and goes,
gotta-
why do you have this? You walk over to your front door and you just open it and be like, get out.
You want that girl that's like, oh shit, son, I got this too. If she says she got this too, that's how you know you found the right one.
She's like, I also got him because of the digits.
She's gonna say, get out of my. Jimmy's gonna be like, get out
Yeah.
of my house. Cause I got 1,300 to spend.
And
I
the
got 13,000 to spend. Let's go. Come on. Let's get this. Not for broke boys.
13,000? Wait, what?
1,300. I mean 1,300. You broke boys.
I got 1,000.
Give me all the money.
You ain't getting anything from me. You getting Street Sharks and you gonna like it.
But that will do it for Fake News, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we could talk about the Bad Batch, kind of end out the night, and unless you want to kind of jump into your topic before you go, Matt. Is Matt still there?
Want to do?
He's muffled.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, we could talk about whatever you guys want to do.
I'm about to take off in a few minutes, so whatever you guys want to do, typically.
Well, then we'll save it for next week, but we could talk about the 2 episodes of the Bad Batch because it's like, I mean, it was a decent episode. It was very like clone heavy episode. You know, mostly trying to hunt down, you know, Omega and stuff like that. But my thing about the episode though is just like, okay, they run into some other clone troopers trying to catch them, and then the troopers kind of let them go, but it's like they're still like, you know, we're soldiers and we're following orders. But then if you're following orders, then why'd you let them go?
Yeah. I like the dynamic in this episode where, you know, we're still seeing a lot of people that are very hesitant to trust Crosshair, and like rightfully so, you know.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like I'm glad that it just didn't go back to like, oh, like he's one of us now, like he's one of us again. Like I'm glad that, because yeah, like he did some messed up shit, and I feel like I'm glad that he has to kind of, yeah, like he's gotta win everybody's trust back. Like he's gotta earn everybody's trust back because, you know, he did some messed up shit. So I did like that part. I like that this episode was a little heavier on the action. At least the second one.
Yeah.
I like that it was a little more heavier on the action and stuff. I think inevitably, I think in the finale, I think every member of the Bad Batch will die. Like that's my thought. I think they're all gonna die, maybe except Omega. But yeah, like this episode was it was kind of looking like that was gonna be it for Crosshair. Like when, you know, like when they were in the cave and they were like above the waterfall.
Yeah.
You know, we get to see Wolf. We get to see Wolf kind of make his return, so that was kind of cool. So I thought the episodes were decent overall. You know.
Well, I mean, you would have to figure something is gotta, like, I feel like the Bad Batch itself is kind of like, this is a swan song for the clone troopers in general, because at some point, the Empire stops using clone army and just reverts to regular soldiers as stormtroopers. So it's like, this point right now, we're still using clone troopers and we're doing something with clone blood to try to create a new type of soldier, and you know that's probably why they want Omega, because it's pure, to make whatever it is they want to make. But I feel like this series is just kind of like a send off of what we'll finally kind of figure out, like what happened to all the rest of the clones. You know what I mean? Because as far as you know from A New Hope, those weren't clone troopers. Clone troopers have been no more for quite a while during that point in Star Wars. So it's like the question is, where did they all go? They couldn't have all just died off. I mean, we got kind of a glimpse of that in Obi-Wan, where he runs into like homeless stormtrooper or a clone trooper. So it's like they're clearly still out there and about, but what did they do after the fact? So I feel like the show's kind of getting to that. Like I'm assuming, but it feels like it's getting to that kind of conclusion of like what happened to the rest of all the clone troopers.
Yeah, agreed.
Because they're not really mentioned or even noted in the original trilogy until we get to like the prequels and we learn of the Clone Wars. But like even anything in between that and the original, they really never say what happens to all the clones. They'll tell you about a couple clones, but there's still a whole bunch that are unaccounted for. So where'd they go? What happened to them? So I feel like the Bad Batch may give us that kind of answer. It feels like it's getting to that point because the full objective here is like we want to find this facility and we want to free all of our clone brothers. But at the same time, you're also still battling your brothers. So something's got to come to a head. That's why I feel like this show is setting that up to be that vehicle to be like, if you were ever wondering what happened to all the clones, well, here's what happened. Here's why you don't see them nowhere within the original trilogy or even hear about them. Because something had to happen to the clones, right?
Yep. You're right.
Exactly. Like we know that we know what happens to Rex and Wolf, like because we see them in Rebels, but they're the only ones that we see here pretty much.
So I feel we might. I feel that's the direction that Bad Batch is taking it into. So, because I don't see any other conclusion you can get to. Especially if this is taking place, if the Bad Batch takes place pretty much after Order 66 and everything that went on before that. So we're not even in that stage of A New Hope as of yet. Because like I said, when we get to New Hope, there shouldn't be any clone troopers because even in the first season of the Bad Batch, they were talking about phasing out the clones in replace for just regular people as stormtroopers. So it's like, okay, are we now going to find out what happened to all the clones then? The ones who didn't become a Boba Fett? You know?
I feel like the finale of Bad Batch will be like Order 66 for the clone troopers, where I feel like we'll see a lot of casualties, and I sort of think like each member of the Bad Batch will die. Like I don't think any of them are gonna survive, but I think we'll see a lot more casualties than just them.
I mean, it looks like it might be going to that point because I can't see any other conclusion, especially if this is in the same timeline leading up to New Hope. Like I said, by New Hope, clones aren't even a thing people talk about. They're just stormtroopers at that point. They're just stormtroopers. Before the New Hope, stormtroopers were known as clone troopers. By Star Wars, we were just stormtroopers. So in between that and Rebels, the galaxy lost the notion of a clone trooper and only knew the notion of a stormtrooper. But something had to happen to all those clones, So let's see what happens. Plus, now that we've established we've got female clones running around as well outside of Omega, so it's like I'm kind of interested to see what they do with all this. So we'll see. What you looking like over there, Matt?
You probably better take off in like 5 minutes, to be totally honest.
Well, I think we can kind of wrap that up here. We covered pretty much everything we wanted to do here tonight. We'll talk about we'll kind of get back on that topic thing next week. Maybe we'll lead off with that.
Yep.
But want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, hanging out with us, shooting the shit, talking some toys. As always, smash that like for yourself because you guys are awesome. Subscribe if you're not already, and don't forget to tell a friend about The Sanctuary and Spaghett Friends. And hey, join us back here Monday night, Clickbait Wrestling, for Monday Night Clickbait Wrestling. We'll talk all the things professional wrestling and/or sports entertainment. And speaking of sports entertainment, don't forget Thursday nights, ELW, Extreme Locale Wrestling. Definitely want to tune into that because we are on the road to Bound for Bankruptcy. And you don't want to miss out because we are having our Best of the Little Mans. B Block will be next week. We just did A Block last night. So B Block is next week for the Best of the Little Mans. So we will be crowning a new World Light Heavyweight Champion. So you want to tune in for that. But with that being said, we will call it for the night. You have a great evening, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. And make sure you always kick out. We'll see you next week.
Night, bitches.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kind, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow Xeno away.